Okay, hello. I spoke earlier about 5 yin organs qigong that I'm practicing at the moment. I'm not practicing it for any particular Chinese medicinal reason. I'm doing it because it moves my body in lots of ways. And just like my spinal hygiene exercises, which is about moving the spine on a daily basis, these move the body in lots of different ways, wakes the body up. Now, as I'm going through these 5 exercises, I'll also talk a little bit about what they mean in Chinese medicine, what things they might be related to. Now, these in no way treat these conditions, but it may make you think in a different way. It helps me as a practitioner think in a different way and sometimes come up with answers for problems that people are having great difficulty solving. Now, if you are really interested in learning to do these exercises properly, then I'd suggest as a good starting point get the DVD that I learned from Professor Jerry Allen Johnson's healing workout, and then he does another one as well, and there's exercises before and after that can really help. So I'd strongly suggest you do that if you're interested in the full version and full understanding. If you just want to do something that's a little bit different, to move your body around a little bit and wake yourself up, give you a bit of vitality, then by all means just copy what I'm doing, because the basics should at least do something for you. So first of all, the lung meridian and the exercise for the lung. Now, the lungs obviously to do with oxygenation and breathing, the master of respiration, but also the lung meridian in Chinese medicine is related to skin and skin health, it's related to allergies, and it's related to the immune system. So think of things like asthma, hay fever, skin rashes, skin problems, and immune problems like colds and flus. Doing things to actually boost the lung meridian can help all of those. And in psychological terms, the lung is related to communication problems. Possibly because you need your lungs to work properly to use your vocal cords, so maybe that's where it comes from. So, the lung exercise. First of all, breathe in deeply and then breathe out. Bring your hands level with your shoulders and then keep your shoulders down and relaxed. You breathe in, then you turn your hands up and you breathe out. And breathe in, just like you're giving your hands across top of some water, and breathe out. And do this for 5, 10, 15, 20 breaths. Do what feels good. Do what feels good. And then you turn your hands up and you roll your hands down. Have your knees slightly bent. Now from here we go to the kidney meridian. Now kidney obviously to do with excretion, in some ways water as well. But in Chinese medicine, it's also linked with your adrenal glands, your get up and go, and again your adrenal glands are actually on top of your kidneys in real life, so they are related to your get up and go because that's where all your adrenaline comes from. And then it's also related to spine, spinal health, bone health, brain, and it's involved in muscles and tissues, connective tissues as well. So as a chiropractor, I'm very interested in how the Chinese work with the kidney meridian, and as you're about to see, it moves the spine in lots of ways. In psychological terms, it's related to willfulness and stubbornness. So, for the kidney meridian, you need to bring your legs a bit further, feet further apart, sink down a little bit, okay, and you look at the back of your hand, okay, breathe in, and as you breathe out, you come down to the side, you turn your hand, as if your hands are now going to scoop up water, and you look at the centre of your hand and you breathe in, and then you turn your hand and you look at the back of your hand, you breathe out, breathe in and out. The other hand is sort of on the back of the same kidney, of the opposite side, so the back of the kidney. So you're going down, out, and then you switch. So you're looking at the back of the hand, you breathe out, and you scoop in, and you breathe in, and out, and in, and out. I like to accentuate the sideways motion as well, because it really gets some good hip motion through here as well as the spine. And then we come on to the liver. Now the liver is your metabolic laboratory, so it's all about producing enzymes, detoxification, breaking toxins down into safe things that can be excreted. And it's to do with the eyes in Chinese medicine. The eyes are the window of the liver, and it's also related to numbness, pain in the tendons. There was something else, I'll probably put a link to it. Yeah, and it's known as the energy of personality. Now when you're doing this, okay, hands at the side, hand comes up, and what you do is you breathe in for 3 motions, and then you breathe out for 3 motions. Again, sometimes I like to really twist the spine, and this movement probably has some martial applications as well. And you raise up slightly as you're pushing. So you breathe in for 3, and you breathe out. For 3. And then I'll do a little shimmy and breathe in. I get this from practicing lots of Tai Chi with Bob Firma in Hatfield. And so we go from the liver into the heart. Obviously linked with the arteries, circulation, getting oxygen into all of your tissues. It's to do with accepting or rejecting people, and it's linked with sleeplessness in Chinese medicine as well. So what you do, imagine you're holding a ball, okay, you breathe in, and as you breathe out you're pushing the ball up and to the side, and imagine you're framing a picture up and to the side. And you should get a little stretch through here. This is where the heart meridian is. Okay, so you breathe out, and then you turn your hand, you bring the elbow up, and you push down, breathe in, and then you breathe out. Framing the picture again on the other side. So breathe in, holding the ball, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. There are little leg movements happening, which again you can learn from Professor Jerry Alan Johnson's DVDs. Shows you the basic hip and leg movements for stability and rooting. So from here, then drop down, bring your fingers together in a little triangle, push out, bring together, come up. Now we're going to do the spleen. Now the spleen meridian, again as a chiropractor, I find this one invaluable for all sorts of little things, makes me think about all sorts of different things, because it's often related to female hormone cycle health, but it's related to blood and lymphatic flow, and more the static fluids in your body. It's related to it very weakened very much by stress and toxins like heavy metal toxicity, and it's also linked with protein metabolism problems as well. And it's in psychological terms, in psychological terms, it is related to. I'm going to have to look this one up. Yep, great. I have forgotten. Never mind. I forgot to write that one down. I'll make a note of it. It will be on the blog. So, with the spleen, it's nice and up. You're looking through the triangle. You're breathing in. You breathe out. You twist to the side. You breathe in. You breathe out. 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 And then you come down. You tuck your thumbs in. You do a funny little motion, and then you're like holding an egg or something, and you come down, and then you breathe in, and you breathe out. And you breathe in, and you breathe out. And then you end, breathe in and breathe out. And you come back, standing like so. Sorry about the forgetfulness there. I think that's to do with the liver, actually. Or maybe that's the spleen. Enjoy the exercises, do them, and whatever you do, be active, be well.